Wakey, wakey, sweetheart. Oi, wake up. Oh, there you are. Did you sleep well? No? Oh, that's too bad. You're wondering who I am. Really? Did you hit your head? Oh, alright. You actually did hit your head. Yeah, you do look awfully confused. I might have hit you a little too hard. Who knew I had it in me, eh? Anyways, you'll be fine. It's just a minor concussion. I mean, all your teeth are still there. I can't tell you that all of them are intact, however, but you're going to be fine. Totally fine. I mean, if you just squint a little bit, then everything will become like normal. You see? No? It's still blurry? Oh, fuck. I think I really messed up. How are you supposed to talk now? When your brain is all fucked up. Okay. Now you look scared. You shouldn't be. I wouldn't hurt a fly. Unless they're trying to kill me. Which you did. Okay. Let me just explain what just transpired and what's to come. Alright? I was minding my own business. I had just gotten home from the stingy crow, and then I noticed a presence behind me. And imagine my surprise when I see you there, holding a knife and looking terrified. So, I hit you in the head, knocked you out, tied you up, and waited for you to wake up. Don't look so appalled. I was just defending myself from an intruder. You were the one breaking into my house with a knife in your hand. I mean, I couldn't just let you slit my throat. I'm way too young and pretty to die. And not only that, I have so many things that I need to do and experience before my untimely demise. Like climbing a mountain, learning about the mysteries of the stars, reconnecting with old enemies, and finding Trouble's lost coin. Besides, my death would crush way too many hearts. The town would be left in chaos. No, it's best for all of our sakes that I do indeed stay alive. Oh, yeah. Trouble is my cousin. He lost his lucky coin and is desperate to find it. He has been looking for it for 5 seasons, and it would be a shame to succumb before we crack the mystery. Who knows? Maybe the coin will just appear someday. Somewhere where we least expect it. So, if you find a coin with a mark that symbolizes a flame, then you've found it. Wait, stop. You're distracting me. Has this been your plan all along? Tell me what I want to know, and I'll let you go. So tell me, what gave you the brilliant idea to try to steal from me? You're not going to tell me. You're just going to sit there and keep those beautiful lips sealed. Don't you think I deserve an explanation? I mean, I think your intention was to steal from me, but who knows? Maybe you're an assassin who was sent here to kill me. You see, I have a lot of not so friendly friends. Friends who would love to see my head on a spike. However, why would anyone send you to kill me? You don't look like the type of person to be in those type of circles. God. Are you seriously not going to answer me? You know, this conversation is awfully one-sided. In other circumstances, I would appreciate the peace and quiet, but now, however, I would like some answers. So tell me, little thief, what dire circumstance could possibly have led you to try to steal from me? What kind of trouble are you in? What terrible fate are you trying to escape? You're infuriating. Can't you just tell me so that we can move on with our lives? I'll just go back to my debauchery ways, corrupting my fellow cohorts, and I'll con and deceive some other miserable, deserving fool. And you can go and do whatever it is you do, little thief. I suppose I could introduce myself. How rude of me. My name is Aim, and I can speak 4 different languages. Stirring the peas is my favorite pastime, so if you go looking for me, then you'll probably find me in a tavern. I'd say the easiest way to find me is to look for a street brawl. I'm probably the one standing on the sideline taking wagers. You have no idea how easy it is to start fights for other people. Well, my mother disowned me for beating up my stepfather when I was 14. But he honestly did deserve it. What else? Let's see. Oh, right. I can see the future in my dreams, which makes nightmares terrifying. I never know if the dreams will come true or if it's my brain being a complete shit bucket. You don't want to know how many times I've woken up terrified after dreaming about the world ending. Oh, and my name is not really Aim, it's Karma. I know, my mother must have hated me. Why not give me a less conspicuous name? Something like Annie, or Victoria, or Rachel. No, they had to choose an obnoxiously loud one. I guess I'm lucky that they kicked me out. Can you imagine the amount of teasing that I would be forced to endure if I would have stayed? My teenage heart would have been broken. Or at least my self-esteem. I guess there's something positive in becoming a street rat, eh? Oh, and I'm a pathological liar. Oh, you're wondering if the things I just said are true? No, don't be ridiculous. My name's not Karma. Okay, now you know something about me, so why don't you tell me something about yourself? Seriously? This is getting old. Okay, if you don't want to talk about yourself, then let's just focus on me. What did you try to steal from me? What? You were going to steal a locket. You're not alone in this, are you? Who sent you? Listen, I'm not going to hurt you, alright? I can tell that you're involved in something that is hard to get out of. But if you don't cooperate and help me, then I can't help you. So, please, talk to me. Yeah, you'll tell me on one condition. And what may that be, sweetheart? To untie you. You really don't know how hostage situations work, do you? Bargaining doesn't work. Not when your captor is holding the knife. But you are lucky that I'm not your average man, yeah? I'll untie you. But keep your hands where I can see them. And no funny business. I'm not that kind of man. You know, you remind me of this kid I used to know. You have the same charisma, the same optimism in the way you interact with the world. I don't know if you're trying to be a martyr, or if you just are simply not afraid to die. You're in a stranger's home, tied up to a chair. There's no way that anyone will be able to hear you if you scream. You wouldn't have been able to get away from this sticky situation you've dug yourself into. And even so, you didn't say a word. You didn't even try to scream and make someone known to your presence here. You don't show any fear. You act as if I'm just a minor inconvenience. Some annoyance that you just can't wait to get away from. So, are you a martyr? Or do you have a death wish? Is that so? I'm not scary enough for you. You see, for us normal folk, this whole situation, being tied up with no way to escape, is reason enough to panic. You know, I think I get it now. You are not a martyr, and you do not simply wish to die. It's just that you have nothing left to lose. And when you're already lost everything you care about, then facing death is like meeting a long-lost friend. But this version of you does not correlate with my perception of your essence. You seem to be way too naive to have lived through the darkness that infests this world. It's almost as if I can reach out and touch it. Your light. As if it's calling to be shared, to be spread. And I bet that people feel drawn to it, like a bug to a flame. But maybe I'm wrong, and you just don't scare easily. Maybe I'm not that intimidating after all. Do I want people to be afraid of me? I mean, it does have some privileges. When people are afraid of you, you don't have to watch your back. You get shit for free and no one bothers you. You can get lonely, I suppose, but those days are beyond me. I'm not that person anymore. That is, however, strictly speaking for people who don't try to kill me. That being said, now it's your turn to keep your end of the deal. So, tell me, my little thief, who sent you? Okay, so let me get this straight. You were told to steal a locket for a street gang in town. You were told that I was a thief who stole the locket from them, and they wanted you to steal it back. And you believed them. You should always question the world. It's not a pretty place with sunshine and rainbows, where people are kind and helpful. People are mean, cunning, and cruel. I do, however, envy you. For the world haven't crushed your spirit yet. You still have that spark. But don't be so naive. You can't trust anyone in this place. Everyone's got a reason for being here, and everything comes at a price. I truly hope you haven't sold your soul to the devil yet. Okay, that glare tells me that antagonizing you wasn't a great idea. Listen, I'm not good at keeping my mouth shut, alright? I never learned the correct social cues. But what I do know is that we can help each other. Do you remember when I mentioned my not so friendly friends? You see, my friends are dangerous. And if my friends is your friends, then we indeed are in deep shit. And not to shatter your naive little world, but they are not a mere street gang. They are a coven of dark mages. The last thing I heard about them was that they're looking for magical beings to join them on their quest. I believe they're trying to create an army to be able to rise to power and rule this land. I don't think you understand what you've gotten yourself into. The mage who is in charge of the coven is called Nex Malum. And he is a water mage. Have you ever heard of water mages before? A water mage is one of the most terrifying and powerful mages there is. It's even worse than the dark blood mages. Blood mages needs your blood to be able to control you. A water mage can control and manipulate water. All living beings are made out of water, which means that they can control your every movement without restrictions. How do I know so much about this? I've seen them in my visions. And there was a time where I had to work for them. I didn't really have a choice, but we don't have time for this. Do you realize that you can't escape them alive? I'm the only one who has, and I was lucky to have survived. Do you trust me? I know you shouldn't, but quite frankly, you really should. Because if they get your hands on you... Come with me. Yes, come with me. Let's run and get away from here before they find us. You weren't followed here, were you? Are you absolutely sure? We have to move. We are running out of time. Are you coming with me or not? All right, we can't wait until daybreak. We have to leave now. We'll go to the Weeping Viper Tavern in Stone Tower. I'll explain everything once we get there. What do you mean? Is that really a good idea? It's just a tavern like any other. That's just rumors. Besides, I know the owner. Don't you worry your pretty little head about it. I won't do anything to deliberately hurt you. You can trust me. Now, are you ready, little thief?